So you've just bought a KICKER KMC4. We're going to show you what all the connections are for and how to operate it. Connecting the KMC4 is not as complicated as it may seem. It's actually pretty simple once we break down all the pieces. We have your main input harness, which has a red 12-volt switched input, an orange illumination wire, a blue amplifier trigger lead output, and a ground wire. You also have all 4 speaker wires for 40 watts by 4 at 2 ohms. The red RCA is going to be your variable sub output. The violet RCA is going to be your zone 2 output. The green RCA will be your rear output. And your gray RCA will be your front output. All of these are at 4 volts. You have a USB input, an analog input for a remote like the KRC12, a traditional antenna input, and an RCA auxiliary input. See, I told you it wasn't going to be too bad. To turn the unit on, press the source button 1 time. This will power the unit up and take you to the last source you've used. To change the source, press the source button to select what source you would like to use. You have your choice of FM, AM, weather band, Bluetooth, USB, or auxiliary input. When you're in the Bluetooth mode, it will tell you the artist, the track, the name of the album, what Bluetooth source you have, how far into the track you are, and how long the track is. To put the KMC4 into pairing mode, press and hold the favorites button down for half a second. Start your device's pairing mode, and once it's found, press the favorite button again to connect to the source you've just paired. Once it connects, it'll take a second for it to read all the information. It now has found the artist, the track, the album, what source it is, and the track time. Let's go back to FM. Now if I push the favorites button, it'll allow me to tune in any of the 10 tuner stations, AM, FM, or weather band I've previously selected and programmed into the favorites. So let's go ahead and select favorite number 3. It's going to indicate favorite number 3 has been selected. If I want to store 102.6 as one of my favorite presets, I would push the favorites button, select what number I'd like to select that to store. Let's select favorite number 4, push and hold it. Now I've stored 102.6 to my favorite preset number 4. When it returns back to the FM indication of what station you're listening to, it will tell you it's in preset number 4. Pressing the menu button will take you into your audio control. Balance, left and right, fader, front or rear, EQ, do you want flat, classical, pop, rock, or a custom setting. By pressing the menu button will take me into a custom equalizer setting where I can now adjust 60 Hz, 250 Hz, 1 kilohertz, 3 kilohertz, or 8 kilohertz. To adjust the level of the subwoofer, I would push subwoofer, and now I can adjust the level of your subwoofer up and down. Holding the menu button down will take you into the menu mode where I can turn the beep on or off, loudness on or off. Here's your tuner, zone 2 on or off. Let's leave it on. And now I can pick absolute or relative volume. Absolute volume means it's controlled separately by the volume control. Relative means it's going to track up or down with the volume control and zone 1. The volume control will control the volume of both zone 1 and zone 2. The large number indicates zone 1. The small number down here tells me it's zone 2. It also tells me it's relative, so as I adjust one, it adjusts the other. To adjust the volume of zone 2, I will press and hold zone 2, and now I can control the volume of zone 2 independently from the main volume. Set that to 10. If I go back to my main volume now, since it's relative, you see both of these numbers now changing at the exact same number of increments. This would be your tuning down, both automatic and manual, play, pause, or when you're in FM, it becomes mute, and you're tuning up. To tune down, I would press and hold it for manual mode, You'll see the M appear. Now I can adjust the tuning manually up or down. If I wait about 2 seconds, it will return back to the automatic tuning mode. You see the M is now gone. Now by pushing the tuning indicator down, it will tune down to the next strong station. Pushing the arrow up will tune up to the next strong station. This has been the operation guide for the KMC4. I hope you enjoy your purchase.